We are here today at the top of the University of Glasgow Tower. We're here in Ladakh in northern India. This is a high-altitude desert region. I'm less than a kilometre from my house in St Andrews, and these trees and slopes are home to buzzards, owls, and even the occasional red squirrel. Scotland's landscape is perfect to make sure you have the right trekking and navigation experience. And when we made it to Greenland, we realised that you don't have to be super fit to take on an expedition. We were here about 5 days ago, and the landscape could not be more different now. It's clear that several calvings have taken place from the glacier, so this is just clear that global warming is happening at a very fast rate. Whereas here in mountain villages, where the water is completely glacial meltwater, the people face a much greater issue and have big water shortages. You see that places like St Andrews are incredibly vulnerable to the potential impacts of climate change. Do you reckon that right now you could guess the air miles of the food that you've recently bought? I'm going to set myself the challenge of buying only local and seasonal food. I keep hearing people talk about the benefits of getting some fresh air and experiencing nature. So for the next week, I'm going to try and spend at least 1 hour a day outside. So here it is, 1 week's worth of my waste. I'm going to set myself the challenge of seeing how close I can get to living a zero waste lifestyle. So what I'm going to try and do is upcycle these items. How in South Uist here are people vulnerable to the physical impacts of climate change? In what ways does the artificial glacier benefit the local people living here? When you have big stormy events, how is this area and the golf course here affected? So right now in the middle of winter, this is such a worthwhile thing to do. But the story of climate change in Scotland's future continues with everybody. And even if you can only manage a 1 hour walk each week, you're sure to feel loads of benefits. So over the next few years, it's in all of our hands to do all that we can to make that future a positive one.